Welcome to Movie Mini Recaps. Today we explain a thriller movie Beast from 2022. So let's go sit back, relax and enjoy the movie. As the story starts, Dr. Nate Samuels, recently widowed, and his teenage daughters, Meredith and Nora, arrive in South Africa for a vacation at the Mopani Reserve.
Hey, look out the window.
Martin, a biologist and Mopani's manager who introduced Nate to his wife, reunites with Nate. Nate and the girls are taken to the village where Nate's wife grew up by Martin.
It's my chance to reconnect with the girls.
Nate confesses to Martin his guilt over being distant following his and his wife's divorce, which resulted in her terminal cancer. The trip is intended to reconnect him with his daughters. Martin and his family visit the reserve's restricted areas the following day. Martin takes them to see a local lion pride and notices that one of them is injured. Martin discovers that the majority of the people in a nearby Tsonga community have died.
Multiple attacks without eating its prey.
Martin rushes back to report the discovery, suspecting a rogue lion is to blame.
Devil.
Nate comes across an injured Tsonga man on the road and is unable to help him. Martin is mauled while pursuing the lion. It then ambushes Nate, who seeks refuge in his car. Meredith speeds away, but collides with a tree, leaving them stranded. Martin uses a walkie-talkie to warn Nate to stay away, claiming that the lion is using Martin as bait to lure the others out. Nate assembles a tranquilizer rifle because the radio is out of range to contact help. He confronts the lion in the hopes of subduing it long enough to recover Martin and return to civilization. The lion attacks, and Meredith uses the distraction to save Martin. After the lion knocks the gun out of Nate's hands, Nora stabs it with a tranquilizer dart.
Dad, please answer me! It's right there! Daddy's coming!
Causing the lion to flee. Meredith returns Martin to the car while Nate tends to his wound. After a few hours, night falls. Martin, who is now recovering, speculates that the lion went rogue after poachers killed its pride. Soon after, the poachers, the same ones who assassinated the rogue's pride earlier, arrive and agree to transport the group to the village in exchange for payment. Tensions rise when the poachers notice Martin, an outspoken anti-poacher, inside the car.
Dad, they've got guns.
You shouldn't be out here.
The lion charges and scatters the poachers, killing the majority of them. Nate gets past the lion and finds the poachers' truck keys. Back at the car, Martin manages to keep the lion at bay long enough for the sisters to flee, though Meredith suffers a deep laceration to her side. Martin sacrifices himself by setting off an explosion caused by the leaking gasoline, severely burning the lion. Nate fires up the truck and takes off with Meredith and Nora. Nate treats Meredith's wound before foraging for water in an abandoned schoolhouse used by the
I need you to trust me right now.
poachers as their base. The lion appears and pursues the girls, but Nate appears and scares it away. Nate locks his daughters in a room and promises to return after he has subdued the lion. Nate attracts the local lion pride that Martin helped raise by luring it into an opening. The lion mauls Nate in the ensuing struggle, nearly killing him, until the pride patriarchs intervene and mercifully kill the miserable rogue lion. A Mopani employee arrives and saves Nate as he collapses. Nate, who is recovering in a hospital, tells his daughters that he loves them. Later, the three return to the preserve, this time as a family, to recreate a photograph Nate's late wife took of herself next to her favorite tree. Please subscribe for more videos like this. It really motivates us to make more content for you. Leave a comment for any specific movie or TV series you want us to do.